Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on back, welcome on in. For those who are going to be in the stream or for those who are watching on the VOD afterwards, this is it. This is the end of Black Ops 6. And it's been a rough road for the game. I know that for sure. But it's one that I have been happy to have been a part of nonetheless. Because ultimately, as much as the game did unfortunately get a lot worse over time, um, I do think that it was a game that started off strong, had good intentions, and again, like I just said, although it kind of finished off in a bit of a poorer state than what it launched in, overall, I really have little to complain about overall. But like I said, the unfortunate part is just that at the very least right now with Black Ops 7 releasing at the time of this, within a couple hours, technically the midnight release is on the way. Um, people are going to have their eyes on a new game, a new Call of Duty game, and that always ends up leaving the previous Call of Duty game off to the side. However, today, what I wanted to do, just to give a final send off to this game, because I did put in a lot of work with it, I did give a lot of myself to this game. I wanted to quickly just give it one last send off. We'll play one last game, and then I think once I'm done with all of this here, I'll go ahead and uninstall to prepare for Black Ops 7 tomorrow. So, um, obviously, at the time of doing all this, plenty of people have already gotten their hands on the game. Likely are already over Prestige 1, multiple mastery camos unlocked and all of that, taking their trips over to New Zealand and all. But me, I'm just kind of playing Jane here. I'm not doing anything too particularly special. Uh, and we're just doing this the old-fashioned way. We're waiting for the day that it's supposed to come out. So we're gonna go pick it up and just get it going. We're gonna get it downloaded, and things will be happy. So, give me one quick second before I get started here. All right. So, with all that being said, one thing that I will go ahead and do really quick, just to, I suppose, set things straight as far as my opinion on the game, because there are a lot of things that, people have positive and negative things to say about it either way, which is totally valid, definitely, especially because I think the game did become a lot more polarizing over time. But with the way that the game ended up going, we have the normal zombie mode, its directed mode. Team Cranked seems to still be, or seems to be a permanent game mode now, as well as Grief. And ultimately, I still do think that just standard and directed are all the modes that most people are going to be playing for far on into the future, however long the game ends up lasting. Because I believe I've mentioned this before with the game, but with the game being 100% online, needing online service to even run, there is a death date in the future. You're not going to be able to come back to this game once Activision decides to pull the plug. So, what you see is what you get, and that's why I want to take the time to, at the very least, try to preserve my experience in something like this here. So, with those maps, you know, me personally, I think it was a little bit of a roller coaster, unfortunately. Liberty Falls and Terminus pretty kicked things off pretty strongly. Citadel Daymore carried that. The Tomb withered a little bit. Then we got to Shattered Veil, which is really good. And then we got to Reckoning, which is kind of just a bit of a mid-pack map through and through. And there are points to describe that just over the course of Modern Zombies. It's more of, I think, a problem that like all of these maps are being built with the same systems in mind, rather than like different systems being built for different maps. You look back at something like Mob of the Dead plays completely different to something like Moon, plays completely different to something like Transit, plays different to something like Der Eisendrache, which even then, like in the same game, even plays different to Garod Krovi and Revelations and all that. But you come to Modern Zombies and it's like, okay, you get the crafting table, you get armor, you get rarities, and that's really it as far as like the power curve goes. There's not really much outside of that to do to make yourself stronger or to really experiment with. So a bit unfortunate in that regard. It does leave the maps feeling a little bit more stale. I apologize for kind of fumbling over my words a little bit here. I need to kind of get back into the swing of things. I also am pretty tired at the moment of doing this, but if I wasn't going to do this now, then I would not be able to get a chance to do it before Black Ops 7 releases. So we'll go ahead and leave things there. The last thing that I'll do is, obviously, as you can probably see up in the top right, we have my level 1000. I got a level 1000 account for Black Ops 6. I've had that for months. I finished it a long time ago. And I have pretty much all of the challenges completed, as you can see. Those were done within the first month, as much as, like, I think I have a video on it, I think, where it did take a little bit for a couple of them to get fixed, but once it did, I had a 100%er. No real way to, like, there's no real reason to kind of highlight that. And then I guess I put some of my just basic stats. Almost 24 days played in Zombies alone. Highest round is 269 on Shattered Veil, obviously. The easy Wonderwaff strat that we found. Headshot ratio is basically 50-50. Always go for headshots. And then outside of that, the USAS is my top used actual gun, because that thing was absolutely busted during the launch window. And even now still is. There's no real reason to not use it. It's just, I guess, kind of boring. And there's also a lot of other weapons that are just as good. And other than that, let's just go ahead and hop into our last game. No reason to stall any longer. I will not be finishing the Battle Pass. I have no intention to finish anything on the game anymore, because I pretty much have everything already done, completed. I have everything. Even all the Dark Ops challenges, those are all done. So, yeah, let's just go ahead and see what we can do. Let's have some fun. And I think what better map to end the game off on than with the one that really started it, with Terminus. So, and this is going to be fun because it's been a while since I've played Terminus. So, we're going to have a good bit of fun here. In game, I just want to, again, kind of give some further thoughts on Black Ops 6 Zombies as a whole. Just reminisce, talk about things here and there, share a bit of my thoughts. And I am doing this as a stream just to kind of make things easy, but also feel free to ask me any questions in a chat or in the comments afterward if you are curious about some specific things. I'll be looking at those. But anyway, this is it. We're kicking things off with where it all began here in Terminus. So, first things first. Well, I suppose we'll let the lads go ahead and chat their way through here. Hold on.
Computer cannot access the central database while the network is down. Honestly, who built this place? The same man who put you in those cells. Your old boss, Rick Dalton. We break out Maya's brother Nathan, then we go hunt that asshole down.
Oh dear. I feel like I haven't used sticks in forever. Well, I suppose this is good. I'll need to warm up for tomorrow. Because, to be honest, once I get my hands on Black Ops 7, I will be fully locked in. And I suppose that's going to be a nice little jumping off point to kind of comment here really quick. With a new Call of Duty releasing, and my increasing desire to try and document and share my journeys on these games. Maya, please help me out here for a second.
It worked. It actually worked. Press to run. Do you copy?
They are just yapping. Oh my goodness.
Keep switching on the lights, and I'll worry about the exfil.
Like I was saying, with my growing desire to try and both document as well as share my experiences on these games, because I actually really do love them despite a lot of their problems. I think what I want to do for Black Ops 7 instead this year, because I still ended up missing out a lot on the news and things that were going on with me in Black Ops 6, what I'm going to do for the camo grind this year is, as long as I can and as consistently as I can, I'm going to be streaming my camo grinds and keeping them in their nice little archived playlist just to keep them here for the ability to look back on and also share for people who want to come on by, vibe while I'm doing all of that, because it is a little bit of a grind in the sort of mind-numbing way, I suppose, but at the end of the day, I still do love playing zombies either way, so I don't really have anything to complain about there. So, if you're watching this and Black Ops 7 is already out, and you're interested, be sure to keep a lookout on the channel for if I'm streaming my camo grinds. I'm going to try and keep them to the nightly hours for me. Oh boy. And I'll try to do it I'll try to do it while not skipping out on any breaks, while not missing out on any nights that I play or days that I play. But there might be some exceptions here and there. Let's see.
Yeah, sorry. A lot of crazy stuff happened back then.
Hold on, I'm trying to pay attention here. Give me one moment. Holy crap. Okay. Alright, we're chilling, we're good.
You now have broader access to the systems.
Nice.
Oh, not good. It would seem Lodi acquired the inversion warheads. See what? There's two things you never mess with. A man's toothbrush and his goddamn warheads. Insta-kill.
Whew. Alright. You know, using this normal XM4 is kind of showing me the thing that I kind of missed, because I always use dark matter on everything now. I like how the weapons look and sound in this game, I really do. It really helps with sort of the authenticity of the game running in a 90s time period, and that's where the weapon pool is coming from. And that is something that I think will be lost in Black Ops 7, but then again, I don't think it really was a problem in a game like Black Ops 2 with a lot of the futuristic weapons, so I think we'll have a good bit of fun on that game. Either way, not the biggest deal. If anything, I think it kind of lends a bit more artistic license to the not the zombies team, but just the Treyarch team in general. Oi! Okay, we're good. We're gonna hit the box.
You know, boss, you walk a really fine line between love and dark, murderous fucking rage.
Still green. What is that? Ew, the Winchester? No, thank you.
Looks like there'll be no rest till exfil.
Well, I mean, it is strong. I just don't like it. What the hell are you doing? And just for the record, before we get any further, I have zero intention to do the Easter egg. I'm not an Easter egg guy. I will do them for the rewards and everything, obviously. It's something to do. But I ultimately just enjoy the normal zombies gameplay loop. I don't need an Easter egg to keep me engaged with the game. I like how zombies plays on its own. That's what I've always played it for.
Like
I'm gonna hit it one more time, because we got double points.
Hey, if you knew her back then, the last thing you'd expect her to be now is a fucking Amazon.
Okay. I pick that up, grab the SOG, and it's a bug round.
You
Great.
want to be friends today? Is that it?
Let's see. Come on.
Throwing decoy. I've seen horse rats bigger than you. They didn't fly, but whatever. No mercy, ass face.
Oh. Neato. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna wait another round or two. Actually, give me that.
Second thoughts about coming here.
We can use the MP5.
Get off this rock, and our chance
Double
to get
SMG though, not really a good idea. Let's
You know
see.
the saying, fake it till you make it? Of course you do. It's practically your whole MO.
Yeah, look at the dark matter. As much as I love the dark matter, I do acknowledge the... I don't know if artistry is the right word, but the people who go ahead and actually make the weapons for Call of Duty, For all the studios, really. They all do a wonderful job with them. Oh boy. And I think the modern engine just kind of helps lend itself to all of that. So, a little something to reminisce on, because I know Dark Matter kind of ruins that, but
like that, you skittering axeloon.
I worked for Dark Matter, I earned it, and I use it because it looks cool. In any case, though, so Black Ops 6 as a whole, what ended up happening? Well, I know I made a few videos here and there, mostly for the launch of the game, and a couple of videos that I'm actually really proud of are my Guide to Black Ops 6 Zombies videos, where I went ahead and kind of broke down a lot of the things on how the game works, since I think Black Ops 6 really is like the first iteration of the modern zombies formula that kind of got things going. Even though Cold War was first, I think Black Ops 6 is more of the full realization. And even though things were still relatively subdued by still being on Earth compared to Black Ops 7 being in the Dark Ether, I think 7 will allow for even more imaginative storytelling and map creation, so we can hope that things improve on that front. But either way, I do think Black Ops 6 overall is a good game. I really do think so. There's not, like I said, there's not much to complain about. Treyarch definitely is working with what they got. I think a lot of the main problems that are stemming from that are creating the complaints with the game are largely just coming from the, you know, typical Warzone-ification of Call of Duty overall. Something that I really don't understand why Activision keeps doubling down on, because that's just kind of driving more antagonistic opinions to come around for every game. It only has gotten worse and worse over the years. So, it's just something that they need to kind of keep in mind. Let's see. Out of points, but while we still have time. Oh boy. I need to get my hands on Jug, Jesus Christ. Okay, instant kill. Holy moly.
Listen, fuckers. Efficiency's key when running a business. This is me being efficient.
Alright.
Bonus points.
Alright, here, since I'm down here, let me grab a speed cola, because I'm definitely going to need it. Hello. But yeah, like with the Warzone-ification of a lot of things, with the way that the armor works, and score streaks, and all of that, like, these are things that I don't necessarily inherently have a problem with. Armor really is just the biggest one, I think. I don't think that should be in the game at all. But I think things like the score streaks make it fun. I think the rarities are okay. There just needs to be other systems that kind of help, like, remedy the main problem, which is something that Treyarch, I think, is trying to do with Black Ops 7. The main problem is just that, you know, with them raising rarities in the box a lot faster, they're kind of missing out on another problem, just the fact that, like, pack-a-punching is kind of the main problem, not really rarity level. So I think that's something they could hopefully look into for the future, if anything.
Some things never change.
Also, hey Ree, good to see you. Oh boy. Let me out. I need Jug. Give me Jug. Jug. Woo! Alright.
Yum. Packs the bold flavor of rancid spinach without sacrificing the wallpaper paste texture.
Juggernog acquired. Alright, let's see. And as I kind of mentioned at the start, this Warzone-ification of things is partly responsible for why all of the maps kind of feel the same and a bit undercooked in a lot of ways. It's because they all hinge on these similar systems with very little room for deviation. Let's see. Can I... Well, I need to wait towards the end of the round. Can I pull an AR?
If it's fused out a slingshot, I'm fucking done.
Come on, baby. Damn you. Although the Barrett is good.
You know exactly what this girl wants.
No, it does not. It gave us a sniper. Okay, I do need an AR. At least one to make me happy. I do not remember if I...
Feels
Okay, I
like
did.
payday every time I see this thing.
I'm just going to use this Pack-a-Punched for now to carry the extra damage, because 5,000 points really isn't that big of an investment. It's the Pack-2 that's really a problem, I think, in points economy stuff. So, what the hell? How are you over there? I haven't even left the island yet. Okay, well... Let's see. I need to be careful here.
Decoy light. Make room, you rotted sausages. I'm coming through.
I will take that.
Double points.
Whoa. Okay, Deadshot, my beloved, I need you. Because I am too lazy to aim. Come here. I'll pop that, turn the aim assist back on.
Get right the fuck out. This is legitimately good.
Alright, let's see. That's an AS Val, but to be honest, I'm tired of using the AS Val. I understand that it's really good, I'm just tired of using it. Let's see. What else do I want to do before we kind of get started here? Well, I forgot I was going to do the towers.
Here, I got the chopper ready.
Let me see. We'll have to do it this round. I need an AR. My box is still there. I can try again. And to go back on Black Ops 6, I suppose, one more time, that's kind of, I suppose, the main underlying problem with the whole game is just these Warzone mechanics are really holding the game back in terms of how things feel. It just doesn't feel like zombies, and I believe that's something that Activision has largely just been pushing for the brand as a whole. It's just a full homogenization of Call of Duty, where they want every mode in the game to play the same. And not only do I think that's just stupid as a business strategy, but I also think that's an insult to the player's intelligence, because that means they don't trust players are smart enough to like try to learn a different type of game within the same game. You know, you look back at older Call of Duty games and the campaign, while they all had the same basic first-person shooter mechanics for the title that they were tied to, the campaign played different from the multiplayer. The multiplayer played different from the zombies. Zombies played different from survival modes in other games, and survival mode played different from the Spec Ops missions in some of the oldest games. So you look back at a lot of different modes like that that all played differently, and now you look at the game, and pretty much no matter what mode you play, they all largely play the same, at least in terms of basic mechanics. And unfortunately, I think it's all thanks to Warzone, which kind of sucks. And I keep on freaking losing the round, but I skipped it because I got this double points, so I want to take advantage of that. And of course, it's always an end of round double points on a bug round.
Double pieces.
Ay, ay, ay.
Guess when next still wins. This turn's gonna take a little more fixing.
I'm not going to trust that I can do the towers during a bug round, because typically side Easter eggs are disabled during bug rounds, so I'm going to go one more.
Max ammo.
And I need to bring Pack-a-Punch back up. It's going down. Let's hit the box first. It's round 13. It should give me a decent AR, please.
I don't know how, but it feels like this stupid box is smirking at me. I'm just gonna pretend it's a side effect from the wonky sodas.
Are you serious?
Growing up poor, Mum taught us to make do. Time to make do some damage.
I think... Oh, jeez. I think Treyarch said that they removed score streaks and melee weapons from the box in Black Ops 7. So that's going to be good overall. Oh my goodness. Run. Woo! Alright. Let's go ahead and fix the cam swap for that. Come in here. I don't think blue is going to give me anything good, but we could try. Let's see. Hello. Olympia. Whoops. Olympia. I mean, I guess. It's blue, so I can take it. Oh my god, that was loud. I hope that didn't blow out the ears on stream. I did turn the game volume down, but we'll see. Since that's open... Here, since we're gonna need it, not need it, but since it'll be helpful, stamina up. And let's get a move on, because even though the box isn't giving me, even though the box ain't giving me an assault rifle, I'll try one more time. I'm looking for something good here, box, please. Wait a minute, they added it back here? What's the point? Shortly after launch, they moved this ammo cache over here. Or did they move it from here to there? Did they seriously, like, move it back? I think that's... Treyarch can never freaking keep their stance on anything. Whatever.
It's gonna take everything I have and flip me the bird for my trouble, isn't it?
Come on. Oh, dear lord. Oh my goodness. Well, there's a ray gun Mark II. Oh boy. Well, I'm likely gonna have to say goodbye to the Olympia because at least for right now I do need the MP5. Here, let me see. Let's kill all of you. Okay. Let me flip one more time for the refresh, and let's come up here and see if I can do this. I don't know if an SMG has enough bullet velocity to do this. At least not easily. Let me try. If you're curious about what I'm about to do, it's one of my favorite things about zombies as a whole, and something that I do think Treyarch did really well with in this game. Side Easter eggs. Things that are not the main quest or that push the story along, but just little side secret things that you can do to make your games play a little bit easier, a little bit more fun, a little bit more goofy, what have you. So just to shortly explain, maybe some of you forgot or maybe some of you aren't aware, the ammo mod that I put on my gun earlier is Deadwire. And not only does it activate those lightning effects that you've been seeing occasionally, it also just gives the bullets an elemental type damage of electro, which they'll always be doing even if a weapon isn't weak to it, or even if a zombie isn't weak to it. And that allows it to interact with certain things on the map that are checking for that in game dev speak anyway. So now what I'm doing is, since those towers are on now, you know, they're lit up red, what I'm looking for, it might not come out on the stream, but I am looking for a specific spec. There it is. For confirmation, activate the cannon. It will shoot down this meteorite. And we can go see some goodies have dropped for us. So let's take the boat and let's head out. One thing that I don't know if I'm going to be looking forward to in Black Ops 7 is on Ashes of the Damned, the first map that comes with the game, there is Old Tessie, which is a pickup truck. And I know a lot of people say things like, there's a ray gun, a regular ray gun. You're kidding me, right? A lot of people are saying that like, you know, typical sort of complaints, I suppose, that, like, a vehicle and zombies, like, this is not zombies, this doesn't feel right and whatever. You know, at this point, guys, we had Outbreak, which did have, like, cars and other things. We have Terminus here, which has boats. And now they're putting Old Tessie on Ashes of the Damned. It's not the worst thing in the world. And from what I saw back at COD Next, you know, I don't think it's that big of a deal that she's there, especially since I think there are going to be a lot of decent options to traverse the map without her. So, oh my goodness, I'm trying to be safe here. I want to have a good last game of Black Ops 6 Zombies where I do not go down. I rarely go down. Get those extra points. Another side Easter egg, you can open up these things. Hidden all around the map, underwater mostly. Little treasure chests. See if there's anything good inside. Nope, not in that one. They can drop crystals, which can pack-a-punch your gun automatically. They can drop ether tools, which will raise the rarity of the weapon. A lot of cool little things that a lot of these side Easter eggs on these maps can do. And they're really fun. These are... One of the positive things I can say about Modern Zombies is that Treyarch has gotten a lot better with their side Easter eggs. And these fish right here are also another one. If you toss grenades at these fishes and you blow up, I think, 50 of them over the course of your game, you can go downstairs into the center area of the map, and you'll be given a perkaholic, which is you'll be given all of the perks for free. But I already have a decent amount, so no real reason to do that. You can if you want to. There's always just fun side stuff to do like that. Oh boy. That is a lot of zombies and a lot of points that I kind of want to get.
Decoy going out. Minimum trial success criteria achieved.
Now that's what I call a closed circuit.
Max armor.
Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, my frames are dropping. There's too much stuff.
You are motivated. Description not found. Medium trial reward
Whew.
unlocked.
I'm really hoping that I get like a purple ether tool or another weapon. Because the biggest jump in terms of costing to like upgrade the rarity on your own is from blue to purple. Okay. Death perception, not bad.
Joy on your faces when you claim your reward. Please smile for the camera.
All right. Let's see. The box is still over here. We are round 15, so I'm hoping it'll drop me a purple.
Any chance you could spit out a fresh meat pie?
Come on. Oh, got the Olympia back.
For me? Really?
What's
the catch?
I would,
Sorry,
but since I have a ray gun, I already have like a decent, like strong killing weapon.
That's for Nathan.
The freaking jackhammer. It's a hella good gun. It's just I need a point gun. Point gun in Modern Zombies meaning one that can get easy headshots. And the MP5 is good. I think it's just kind of mid. I'm also looking for purple. That's not good. Whatever.
Well, someone's definitely gonna get hurt.
Come on, Treyarch, be nice to me. I'm buying your new game tomorrow. Come on. That's not a... You know what?
See, was that so hard? You don't always need to be such a massive twat.
Oh, dear Lord. I forgot about him. You know what? Hold on. Hold on a second. You can wait right there. Oh, thank goodness it's still up here. Pack-a-punch the ray gun.
Wonder if I could write this off on my taxes. Who am I kidding? I don't pay taxes. Hey, I'm all for
That was easy.
hands on deck when it comes to teamwork. But damn.
The model shotgun. At this point, I'm just gonna have to buy it off the wall, right? Buy just a weapon off the wall if it's purple. I don't know where the wall weapons are on this map, to be honest. Oh boy. I know the MP5's down this way. The USAS is up there. Can you not? Is there one in this room? There might be one in the tower. Nope, that's armor, but I will take that. Oh, more. Oh, boy. That is... I forget what you're called. I don't know what you are called. You are like a prototype weapon, though. I know that for sure. You're one that did not get mass-produced. in real life. Is there one upstairs? I think it's the SAF. No, it's the Grendel. Wow. Dude, I don't know where assault rifle wall buys are on this map. I want an AR, I don't want an SMG. Yeah, there's the USAS. No shot there's like one all the way downstairs, right? What's going on down here? Can we just talk about, like, genuinely how even though the maps, like, kind of are all, like, middle of the road, there's nothing too special about them, like, the concept and I think just the creation of the maps themselves are still masterfully done. It's just largely the gameplay that I think is somewhat problematic. Mostly just because of, like I said, a lot of the Warzone systems permeating through to a lot of the AK. But the AK, I don't. It's ugly feeling. It feels ugly. I know it's strong. It's a very strong AR, but it just feels ugly. And it sucks because I love the AK platform. Oh, I need points. All right, thank you. Nope, let me out.
Kaboom!
Of course, it's a nuke. Whatever. PP90M1. Bro, are there no assault rifle wall buys on this map besides the AK and the AS Val? Are we for real? Treyarch, please? I do not want to buy a shotgun, and I do not want to use a shotgun because that was not very points efficient. Alright. Let's see. At this point, I just want a purple gun in general, because if I get a purple gun, I'll be able to make it gold immediately already. Yeah, give me that. Let's see.
I promise you, Box, I can be a much bigger prick than you, so don't fuck with me.
There it is. Oh, and it's the AUG. You know what? I like the AUG. I will take the AUG. Alright. Cool.
Jackpot, right in the dog.
Beautiful. Dude, and it's purple, and it's killing better than the MP5 was at blue. So that tells you how, like, important rarities are just as a concept. But as you get later into your game, obviously, it's going to be much better to just have higher Pack-a-Punch levels in general, I think. Let's see, Pack-a-Punch is still here, thank goodness. Cool, so now we have a ray gun and an assault rifle. And we are vibing until endgame. My benchmark for playing zombies always is just get to round 30. That's sort of my benchmark when it comes to that. I always like getting to that point, even in the older games. Yes, points. Double points. Bro, it's gonna feel so good playing as the OG squad again. Like, that is just my nostalgia talking, but it's gonna be so good. Oh, I want that. Gimme. Yes.
That's what you get for splattering your slop all over my good boots.
A moment of silence for Tom Kane and his vocal performance for Takeo from the original Zombies crew. He unfortunately had a bit of a health incident a few years back, which left him unable to continue pursuing voice acting. And Takeo was replaced, but by someone that is definitely trustworthy. And I have yet to hear him in Black Ops 7 yet, obviously because I don't have the game yet. But I'm sure he will do a great job. Outside of that, though, reprising the roles for the others of Nikolai, Richtofen, and Dempsey, we've got Fred, Nolan North, and Steve Blum as well. They're all coming back to do their boys again, which I think is great. I'm excited. And also having them along for the ride with our Black Ops 6 crew here, the Terminus crew, I think is going to be really, really nice. Let's see. Let's put this back on. Oh, man. That is another thing that I suppose I'll give a little bit of a critique on Black Ops 6 is that, you know, Treyarch did say that Black Ops 6, things were going to finally start getting kicked in gear after Cold War. Cold War was just a lot of setup. And to be honest, it still felt like Black Ops 6 story-wise was just even more setup. And like now things are finally kicking off with 7. I suppose we'll have to just wait and see on how things go this time around. And maybe it's a bit ignorant and stupid of me to think so, but I'm willing to trust them when they say that. Like, you know what? Yeah, things will be good this year, and I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful to that. That's our next big point bridge. 15,000 points to get it to pack level 2. And... oh, please don't go away. Okay, we're still good. I do want to do you. Oh, man. But take a look at this. Just one of the few weapon blueprints that came out for the game that I think does look really nice and I managed to get my hands on. Just because I still kept up with the battle passes for the game up to this point. But, I don't know if I said it while we were still in the menus earlier, but I am largely giving up on the Season 6 Battle Pass at this point. Ooh. Oh, baby. Okay. We got a full round. Let's see what the SAM trial is doing.
This trial is so vanilla. Kill
And I am looking forward to doing the TED tasks in Black Ops 7. Mostly just because, unfortunately, the OG Samantha Maxis voice actress that was doing her work at the beginning of the game a year ago, roughly, since it was kind of going on with the whole SAG dispute and everything, and I'm not sure if there were other problems going alongside that, but she obviously very much sounds like she got replaced by another actress, if not potentially even worse, maybe an AI replication. We have no confirmation because no one has come out to confirm or deny either way. But knowing and both knowing and hearing directly from Nolan North that he has been in the booth recording for hours on end for both Richtofen and Ted, because he does voice them both, as well as Brutus, the Warden for Black Ops 6, one of the characters in this game, one of the operators you can play as in multiplayer. He is still very much in the booth doing the work that he always has. Whew. I just wish the same amount of goodwill could have been extended for Samantha. Very unfortunate. Okay, that's a fire sale, but I do not need it. Whew. I'm having my mental stamina tested here a little bit, actually, because I am feeling a little tired today. I felt a little worn out, and zombies is pretty intense. Oh, man. Alright. Whew. Like I said, we'll push over to 30, and I think that'll be my last game before I uninstall Black Ops 6. Because since I've done everything for this game, there's not really anything else for me to do, no reason for me to come back and play it, especially I think if Black Ops 7 is just going to be a straight-up improvement. But I did what I set out to do, I did what I said I was going to do, I made Black Ops 6 my game. I've done everything I could. I stayed committed to the game as long as I could, and I did everything like I said I was going to. So I'm feeling proud of all that. Very proud.
rotted slabs down.
Ooh, baby. Ah, gotta move Pack-a-Punch again. If you're wondering what I'm doing with Tesla Storm, just running past all the zombies, simply stunning them gives you 5 points. So if you multiply 5 by like the 40 zombies that spawn in a round at once, that's a couple hundred points that you're earning just from not killing the zombies, on top of the 115 that you get for killing them. So
How many fucking bodies did they stash on this?
a lot of ways to min-max your point gain. I think a lot of people just don't understand a lot of the ways you can do that. Oh boy. Let me over. Call you again. That's not good.
Yeah, the spots are flying now.
Okay, kill you. Oh my goodness.
Steroids.
Am I a god at this game or what?
Fuck yes.
I love it. Yeah, hell yeah. Maya freaking gassing me up. I heard that. Oh, wow. Maya undoubtedly is my favorite of the Terminus crew. I really enjoy her. Liz is a close second. Liz is a very close second.
You like that? I know I sure as fuck did.
Fire sale.
The unfortunate truth is that none of them are really going to be able to compare to the OG crew with Richtofen, Takeo, Nikolai,
At
and
this point, I don't care about
Dempsey.
fucking acorns, so long as the job gets done.
Holy Jesus, another shotgun. Buddy, I'm not using a shotgun this game.
Turn them to pieces.
Bruh, what is going on here? Hello? That's 2 Olympias.
Decoy live.
That's like 4 Olympias total this game. My goodness.
Max ammo.
There are a ton of different changes that Treyarch are making to Black Ops 7 zombies over Black Ops 6, which I think a lot of people are writing off just because it's a whole 6 into 7 situation just right away back to back. But I really do hope that people are able to acknowledge a lot of the positive changes that are being made between the games, even though they do largely play the same. But I don't think that's so much a fault of the games being released back to back, more so it's just the fact that like all of the systems, even within the same game, all remain the same, like I mentioned before. So there are genuinely a lot of good things coming with Black Ops 7. It's not just the easy write-up that a lot of people are thinking about.
Double point.
Oh baby. You know, I kind of remember why I stopped playing Terminus. It just largely stopped. It got more and more unoptimized over time. More and more frame drops. Oh my goodness.
Any of you hotshots want to beat my high score?
More and more frame drops where they didn't need to be.
Boy,
And they never got fixed.
Shane, you got snacks in there? I could really tear into some pork rinds right now.
Bonus points.
Ooh, baby. Alright. Oh yeah, it's also past round 25, so I can go get Double Tap. Double Tap My Beloved, best perk in Zombies history. As much as Deadshot carried me through Cold War and Black Ops 6 up until the release of Double Tap, Double Tap is still my favorite perk. We love Double Tap, so let me go get Double Tap. Double Tap Root Beer. Double Tap Root Beer. Double damage fun. Oh yeah. Not double damage with the augments I have on it right now, but it's close enough. A 50% damage increase effectively. Or a 25% damage increase. At 50 every other bullet. Let's see. A double tap. A double tap, double tap, double tap, double tap, double tap.
Ah! My nose! It's in my nose!
Oh. Oh my. Okay, bye-bye. Oh, I love double tap. Gun go brrrr. Ooh, baby. Give it! Yes! Haha! Those extra 400 points could go a long way. You never know. You never know. And then next, I'm gonna want Vulturade after this. We're 200 points off, so just 2 zombies. 2 zombies, please. Thank you. And Vulturade. And we'll just stay for PhD, why not? No reason not to.
Worst flavor.
Oh, that double point's gonna save me here. Ready? Ready, ready, ready?
Plenty more where that came from.
Guys, we're almost done. I'm gonna uninstall Black Ops 6 after this. Oh no.
Decoy going out.
Alright, here, give me PhD. Oh. That was close. That was very close. Bro, so many points. I feel like I didn't spend any of it right there. Alright, well. We can forego Melee Macchiato, because I don't really need that perk. But here we are. We're perked up. We have a fully maxed out gun and an almost maxed out ray gun. Let's just go and enjoy our last few rounds. As much as I don't really think it's fully thought out with the whole rarities and Pack-a-Punch leveling, I do appreciate the fact that it does keep the player engaged throughout the entire game, because if you're a good player, you know, you're in a typical zombies game of old, you would get the gun that you want and have it packed by like round 10, and you would just kind of vibe with that until you decided to quit the game. Now it kind of feels like the entire game, round 1 to 30, you're managing both your points and salvage economy amongst yourself to keep yourself engaged in the power climb.
Throwing decoy.
Fire sale.
Wow.
That's what you get for splattering your slop all over my good boots.
Food power.
Meh, so much going on up there anyway.
Having to pay a little more attention here. Wow. Oh my goodness. Hello, hello, Jose. Pleasure to see you. But yeah, that's it, y'all. We're almost done here. Once we hit round 30, that'll be it for me. Last game of Black Ops 6 before 7 comes out. As much as I think I am gonna miss this game to a degree, I don't think it'll be too much. just because I do believe overall Black Ops 7 will be an improvement. I'm certainly hoping that'll be the case. But time will tell. I do think it will be just an overall improvement, though. No reason it shouldn't be coming right after, of course.
Max ammo.
Alright, final round. We'll get the ray gun packed. And this was such a good pull from the box. Just to have for my last time around. It's just unfortunate because I think because of the way that it's balanced for Shattered Veil with all of its upgrades, it falls short, like being its normal self. I think it doesn't really feel the best. Oh boy. Oh, hello.
Mind blown. Or in your case, shattered.
Whoa!
Hands off. Strip club.
I'm gonna be honest, I thought I got him.
Decoy going out.
There's two. Oh, there's two. Oh my goodness, I did not expect two. Oh boy. The ray gun, the normal ray gun Mark 1 is undoubtedly the better variant, but I think I do have better nostalgia tied to the Mark 2. You know what I am also going to have to think about a decent bit? Because some of the augments got a little bit rebalanced for Black Ops 7. And then the fact that you're going to be able to choose 2 minor augments for everything in the game as well. There's going to be some pretty decent combinations you can make that weren't possible before. Like an easy one off the top of my head is for Juggernog. You're going to be able to take both increased plate durability and increased plate damage mitigation. Because right now I have damage mitigation, but that comes at a intrinsic cost of less durability because it's blocking more damage. So being able to remedy that is going to be pretty interesting.
Or not.
But that's it. Round 30, Terminus,
Rock where you drop for all I care.
and Black Ops 7 is complete. We are done. The year is over. Time to move on to the next year. And like I said at the start, I will be planning to do very frequent, if not nightly, streams for myself, sharing the camo grind and just general experiences. I definitely will be streaming my first reaction to Ashes of the Damned, playing it for the first time. So looking forward to that. And
That's it. Send in
we'll
the
see what
bird.
happens starting
The nerds are all
tomorrow.
cranky and I'm one step away from going tits up.
We are not failing the last exfil that I'm having for this game. If I do, we're playing another game. If I do, we're playing another game. So we cannot fail this. I do think exfils are honestly a good addition to the game. I know a lot of people don't care for them, but I think they're really cool. I can leave on my own terms.
Proceed with evac till you clear them out.
You nerds see that? I'm just warming up, baby.
Yeah, the Mark II really just does suck. That's so unfortunate. Alright, I do think I remember, yeah. The Manglers can get bugged back here. 2 for 1. I don't remember getting a medal like that, but I'll take a look at it after the game just to see. Hello.
Grab your one. All personnel secure. Just getting off. Damn rough.
And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Black Ops 6 is over with. And unfortunately, I don't know if I can see myself coming back to the game, especially with presumably Black Ops 7 just being a wholesale improvement over it. But it was fun while it lasted. I said it at the start. I don't have much to complain about with the game. I just think that Black Ops 7 probably overall will be a better improvement and the obvious choice of a better game. Because the maps in this game, honestly, are not the most enticing to be as replayable as you'd think. But there it is. Let me take a quick look at that 2 for 1 medal, actually. I don't remember getting something like that. Oh, wow, I have got it plenty of times before. Kill 2 specials with a single shot. Interesting. Interesting. I stopped going for opportunists so long ago. But yeah, that is it. Oh man, guys. That's it. It's over. I'm just taking a second to kind of think about it because, like, it's more of, I suppose, just a Call of Duty issue as a whole, but I don't really think I can afford to keep both 6 and 7 on my PlayStation at the same time. That's just way too much space. In fact, I'm not sure how this will come up on stream. I don't think it will, but let me take a quick look at the current size of Black Ops 6, or rather the current size of the Call of Duty app as a whole is 167 gigs, and I only imagine that's going to double, if not even more, if I were to put 7 on there at the same time. So definitely going to need to not have them both. But yeah, that's it. I think I said all that I wanted to be said about Black Ops 6. Just in short, definitely a good game, given a hard time, less credit than it deserves. I think it does deserve a lot more credit, but probably just wrong time for the player and wrong time for Treyarch, because as much as they say that they wanted to do 2 Black Ops games back to back, I think that is a bold-faced lie, and that they were probably forced into doing it. So I don't think any Call of Duty dev in their right mind would want to do 2 games back to back. So, but either way, that is it. I'm anticipating, we'll have to see, maybe it'll happen at Season 1, because I don't think it's in the game right now from what I've heard. But we'll have to see about different carry-forward weapons coming to Black Ops 7 Zombies that I think a lot of players agree should be there. Like the M14 and the Olympia, and definitely the PPSH and the MP40 as well. Looking at the PPSH, look at the MP40. And then, like we were seeing in that last game, the Olympia as well. Except the Olympia, I forget, is a special in this game for some reason. Stupid. But, yeah. I don't think I want to, drag this on any longer than I have to. So, we'll leave it as is. Perhaps in the future, I'll get the urge to re-download the game and just play it again. But, as of now, no real reason to. We all had our fun. We all had our good times, good memories for what they were. But the cycle continues, new Call of Duty releases, and we all move on. And especially for me, because I am a Black Ops fan at heart, I'm ready to jump into another Black Ops game, even if it is back-to-back. And barring if anything unpredictable doesn't happen, Infinity Ward should be next with another Modern Warfare title after Black Ops 7. I will not be getting it. I do not anticipate that Infinity Ward will make a good game again. They really haven't ever, this new Infinity Ward, starting with Ghosts. They haven't made a good Call of Duty. Outside of, I think there's room for discussion for Infinite Warfare. But they have not made a good game overall ever since they were pulled together for Ghosts. So I do not anticipate myself getting their next title. I will be sticking on Black Ops 7 for bare minimum, again, assuming nothing unpredictable happens, for 2 years. That will be a 2-year Call of Duty for me, which gives me plenty of time to do every single camo possible in that game, because there's camos in that game for the zombies, like how I showed off before in another video for this game. There's the zombies mastery camo, there's the multiplayer mastery camo, there's also going to be the campaign mastery camo to get, and then for weapon prestiges, for resetting your weapons attachment level ups and going through a prestige leveling journey again with them, you're going to get more camos for doing it a second time. And then when you get to weapon prestige master for a gun, you'll get even more camos. And it's like, there's so many things to unlock. And while definitely it's turned Call of Duty into a bit of a grind-a-thon game, where like you could argue that the point of the game is just to continue grinding. I mean, it's fun. It gives you something to do. For a Call of Duty game, you know, I still do enjoy playing zombies, like just at base, like I said. I still enjoy playing the multiplayer at base, especially with classic matchmaking finally making a return. I can only imagine how good that's going to feel in the full game, because it felt so good in the beta. And you know, like I said, I'm going to be in it for 2-ish years, and I hope those of you who are watching afterwards, and the couple of you here in the stream with me right now, I hope you all will be along for the ride, because I do want to keep up with a bit more of a sort of consistent live streaming schedule at Black Ops 7, at least until I get the mastery camos pulled out. So we'll see how things go. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. It always ends up happening. The COD cycle gets you. But I think it's less of a COD cycle thing for me right now, and more of just a, you know, Treyarch, amidst the pressure either by the community or by Activision, they're making the needed changes, and overall the game looks good, and I think it is worthy of my personal money. So yeah, things are looking up. I'm here for Black Ops 7, and I'm ready. Goodbye to Black Ops 6 Zombies. That is it for me. We are done, and that is it. With that being said, thank you all so very much for watching, and I will see you all in Black Ops 7 in my next video, in my next stream, on my next VOD, wherever I see you. Alright? Peace out, everybody. Thank you all.